for a new and different perspective every week on LEGO sets, news, media, and more. You're listening to the BCC Podcast. Episode 100!
New and different. What a joke.
All new.
Shut up, Leo. It's number 100!
It's 100! Yo, this is not the time.
Guys, I don't know if you know this or not, but today is Wednesday, May 10th of 2017, and you're listening to episode 100. 100!
We have a century.
Of the BCC Podcast. Have we ever, has any other, Bionicle-based sort of kind of thing podcast made it to this
I don't
long?
think so.
TGV has.
Other than TGV.
Yeah, I know
TGV took 4 years to get here.
Nobody cares about BCC Powercast.
How many episodes did they get, though?
Did people actually listen to it?
I don't know.
I never did.
They ended in 2013.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's been so long.
Perhaps
I don't
that's
even remember.
telling.
Oh,
I'm
they
sorry.
gave up.
I shouldn't be mean.
2 years before Bionicle came back.
Takuma was on that, wasn't he?
I don't know. I never
But
listened
anyways,
to it.
So, I am joined today, as Ford, by Mace.
Hello, I am back.
Maluris.
I'm not back, I'm fully here, like I was.
Are you front?
Yes, I do prefer to be.
Okay.
in front.
Are you front as well, boss man?
I
AKA
guess, yes.
LQ.
I am here. It's episode 100. And remind me, I have
know,
something I
right?
got this week that we got to talk about after the intros.
Yes.
What?
I'm also
shall
joined
be
by Leo.
Yeah. If I practice, I can be where I am not.
And Klenda.
Fordian, I am thrilled to be here.
That doesn't sound scripted.
Glenda, you missed a line.
I'm glad that none of you are filled with hot air. Yeah, that grew stale fast. All right.
Wow, Ford, way to kill the mood.
So what's on our plate for our 100th episode?
Well, before we get to that, I'd just like to point out I got a package today.
Oh,
And in
yes.
that package,
Package.
for those following my strifes in this world, they will know I try to collect all the Ninjago minifigures.
All of
And-
them.
Except the
Utah
ones you
Hope.
don't like.
No. Which ones do I not
All
collect
of
that I
them.
don't like?
You didn't get all the pirates. You don't have all of them. All
He
the
doesn't
obscure
get
ones.
the
Yeah,
bad
Leo,
guys.
I do
Leo.
have all the pirates.
You do have all the pirates.
Yes, I have all the
Even the
pirates.
one with the turban?
Yeah, I have the one with
Oh
the turban.
yeah, because you got
What
the,
about
all
the
that one?
snake dudes?
The one with the turban and the
different
one with the
snakes.
specially printed, ship cap thing. I don't know what it's called.
You have all the
making
you have all the
stuff.
ghosts?
I have him.
Oh.
And all
the
the-
ghosts are
What
so
about
hard
the
to
snake
differentiate
cultists?
between each other, I can't really tell.
But what about the snakes?
Snicks.
I don't have all the snake generals.
Aha!
I didn't say I had all of my. I'm trying to get all of them.
You do have Pythor at least, right?
Yes, I have Pythor. I have the original
That's
Pythor.
the only
Purple
Oh
and
right,
white.
because it came with ultrasonic radio.
No, I don't have the white version yet.
Oh, shame.
shame.
Tailed characters at $12 to
Shame on you
$15
and your
after my
shame.
ship.
Jeez. But
anyways,
you got a very
today-
special thing today.
Yes. I have gotten stone armor coal from Ford. Those
Excellent.
of you who have been listening for a while may remember back in November, Ford got this and he said he was going to send it to me. Well, today it came.
Okay, here's the story. I was gonna be like, oh yeah, I'll send it to you by Christmas. Then stuff happened, and that didn't happen. So I was like, oh, I'll send it to you by your
Cursed
birthday,
stuff.
which is January the 20th, I believe.
21st.
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 I was a day off. I'll send it to you by your birthday, which also didn't happen due to other circumstances. So then I was like, okay, I'll send it to you by the time my semester ends. Which also didn't happen. So then I'm like, okay, it's a week after the semester ended. I finally have the chance to get to a FedEx store and I can send this thing.
FedEx.
So half a year
Why
later,
not use the
it's
U.S.
here.
Postal Service?
Hey, but Ford, guess what? You came faster than the next season Ninjago did, which comes
Oh!
in. But But now I've completed the stone armor collection of ninja.
So yeah, he has all the stone armors.
But does
Not
he
sure
have
which
the
one I'll go
golden
for
armor?
next.
Stone
I really want to get the
armor, that
DX.
sounds like
I want to
something
get
from
all
She-Ra.
the what are the final battle ones called?
I don't know.
They have a name, but I don't remember.
Kimono?
I think it's PWR actually.
I thought it was
Oh.
kimono suits,
So it's
No,
pearl.
that's what they call them on Bricklink, but
but that's what they are.
It's
I don't know,
Pearl.
man.
Unlimited.
But
pearl.
anyway, I want to get all those too because I do
Pearl.
like those, and I didn't get many of them when they came out. But I also
by
didn't
the
complete the DX suits
of
because I got
Grayskull.
Lloyd DX, and that was one of the most expensive minifigures I ever bought. I paid $10 for it.
Yikes.
That is a lot.
It's a very hard to get minifigure, but it's pretty cool. I'd also like to buy an extra original Lloyd and put some kendo armor on him to make like a kendo Lloyd. And I would also like to try to mod one of the new Lloyds from not possessed, Day of the Departed, and give him normal green arms to make him look like an original ninja.
In Soviet Russia, Lloyd mods you.
Ugh.
So yeah, one more set down, and this is a cool set to complete because a lot of them were not released in sets. Only 2 of them were.
So yeah, I'm
I
glad
never
you
mentioned that on
have
the
finally
podcast. I
sent
got
it to
Stone
you.
Armor J a couple of weeks ago. He's cool.
Yeah,
Ooh.
and you also got the comic, right?
Yes, I got the comic, of course.
Thank goodness.
What
Did
comic?
you get the Japanese edition?
The Starfarer comic.
Oh.
The what?
You know, from
Starfarer.
Ninjago.
Oh,
Fear
watch
isn't
that
a
part.
word where I come from.
Remember, they
Oh.
went to a Starfarer movie and rebooted too.
Yeah.
oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't binge watch this. I don't think it's a fandom to consider my full attention.
Oh.
Shame.
Well, you haven't seen
Hey.
Skybound yet, Mal. In fact, you haven't
Yeah,
seen
he's in
all of,
Skybound a lot more. It'll make sense when we get to Skybound.
Hang on. Where are you, Mal, with Ninjago?
You were there last time we watched it, Ford.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Was it?
was-
Did he get
It
done?
was the Tournament of Elements. About
Oh.
episode 4
Oh
or 5.
wow!
When
So you
Jay
got a
and
ways to
Cole
go
were
before
trying to murder
Skybound.
each other, but then,
Yeah.
But then Cole just murdered himself.
which is a
So-
healthy message for children.
I know.
Yes.
Right? I mean, if you're trying
Sacrifice
to
yourself,
one
my
of your
children.
coworkers, killing yourself is so much more healthy.
It's
So
true.
let's get into what we're talking about today. For episode 100, we're going to take a trip down memory lane, and this will be the final, definitive BCC origin story.
We're going to
Yay!
take a trip. How much
just-
cheese did
Finally.
you bring for this trip?
What? Oh.
I'm gonna need a
So-
lot of chi to get through this.
Obviously,
So much cheese.
7 years of history can't all fit into even an hour, so we're going to do a very
7
abridged
years.
version. Yes, the original
Abridged.
BCC
But we still might go
fun
for
fact,
longer than an
started
hour.
7 years ago on the LEGO message boards.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
7
I
Now,
was
check-
there. I know.
You were there.
Yes, Mace is technically the oldest BCC member, if you count
Huzzah.
that as when BCC had... That was when the BCC was informal, though. We'll get to when it was a
Yeah.
formal group later.
Yeah.
It was a
So,
club.
I'm just going to give you background on what happened there. That the LEGO message board isn't the most important part of our history.
No, it was
But-
merely the beginning.
Yeah, it was really,
What if we just talked about the channel?
For
Because
Ford,
that's
you
not
we
where the
already-
beginning is.
to
Outlined all
understand
this.
the end.
Yeah, but I feel like the podcast in and of itself is like a testament to how our channel has grown.
No, it's our stop motion, clearly.
Yeah, sure it is, Leo.
Ford, we said this can be the definitive BCC origin story, episode 100.
Yeah. And you don't
I
start a
explained this to
Daredevil
you.
origin story with him fighting
know what?
Kingpin.
Just do what you want.
That's what we
You
are.
I'm not
do
going
what
to stop
we
you
have
to do
as
what
the
we
host
want.
of the
Alright, so
podcast.
it's 2010 on a site that looks like it's 2001. And the LEGO
That is
message
true.
boards wiki is LEGO message board wiki. No, LEGO message
Oh,
boards
no.
are made. No, LEGO message boards aren't made.
Oh,
The Bionicle Comedy Central is
Pause that.
made.
Reverse it.
On the Bionicle forum. in the
by a
Lego
user
message
called
boards.
iHuntress.
Mm-hmm.
100 pages and like 9
Sound,
months passes, and only Mace is there.
Yes.
So most of that's irrelevant.
Yes.
Yeah. Except
And then, but there's some people who were relevant that were also there before, like Botven, who was the guy who was my friend on the Lego message board wiki. We
Wiki
don't talk
again.
much these days, but I sometimes catch up on Twitter with him.
Wiki though.
He does indie games.
Wiki, okay.
Stop
are you
saying
adding
that wiki,
to the
man.
end?
Just stop.
The Okoto
please.
online game. That was it.
Yes, he made the Kodo Online
Yeah.
game, but that's irrelevant at this point. So then he always hung out here. I'm like, okay, well, other people I'm posting with on these boards hang out here, so I go in. I have no idea what's going on. I'm like, hey, I've never been here. I'd like to become a part of the
You and
BCC.
everyone else.
Then you were giving
I
a
remember reading
llama
that post.
corn.
Yeah. Strange things happened. I wrote my first county, which was Mini Liwa,
Yeah.
which I'm surprised ever amounted to anything. Now that's amounted to much.
The hero,
But
the
Mini
legend.
Lee was the best one.
Name was
You.
text is the best.
He's an
Yeah,
icon.
nameless text.
Yeah. Fight me, bro.
Yeah.
So then time goes on. People come and go. And who was the next one to show up? Leo, when were you there?
Leo was there after me.
I showed up around
It was after
late
me.
2013.
All right, you were on. I know
Uh,
you were around before then. You just weren't there. So I knew
wasn't-
you.
Just
before
no one
that.
pays attention to me.
Honestly, I didn't pay any attention to you until the day you joined the wiki.
Nope.
Ouch,
Well-
it
No.
burns.
I am very easy to overlook.
You were just
You
like,
see, the
You were
problem
other
No,
was-
mates at the time.
On the message
Yeah, your
boards, I
name
gotta
was too
admit,
close
Leo
to
is like the.
mine.
Leo has a very definitive personality. Anyone here
Yes, I
knows
know.
that.
Yeah.
But on the message board, he was the most generic person ever.
I agree.
I
not
cannot
wrong.
imagine. Well, actually, I can sort of imagine Leo being on a message board.
It's
He had a
because
different
they had
username, too.
moderators.
We just called him Other Mace.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was other mates.
See, all right. I've never told the story. Do you mind if I take this time to tell the story
Yeah,
of
this is a
the
good
reason
time for
for
that.
my? All right. So the Leo Xandar name came around 2014 when we actually moved from the Lego message boards to the wiki. I wanted to have something other than my Lego message board name, so I chose Leo Xandar. But I got my original name, which was Macedonia. Yes, I don't say Macedonia. I say Macedonia.
That's
Because
how
when I made the account in 2012, I couldn't remember the password for my previous account and wanted to do something Greek. For some reason, Theseus was taken. So was Heracles. So I went with fine Macedonia. Why not?
And since we
So-
didn't like to type names, we just called him Other Mace because the first four
Yeah,
letters
since
were
we already
Mace.
have a mace 3739.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That'd be me.
Because Mace.
So yeah, and Leo was there, but he wasn't relevant at the
In
time.
the background.
Yeah.
No one
Um,
liked my comedies.
Chris was also there briefly. We didn't figure that out for years.
He was like there for
I actually was
3
reading that
posts.
Yeah, he was there for
And-
one
And I read
post. He
his
posted
first
one
comedy.
comedy, and we were like,
And-
Diglett roasted him, didn't he?
yeah, that's not important
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, that's
But
not
it was
important.
just interesting to see. It was like this weird thing, like we had met before the meeting, which will come later in the story. And who came next? Was it? It was Malurus that was next, right?
I came before Leo. I know that much. And
Yeah, you came on the top
Yeah.
before Leo.
And
I'm trying to think if
since
Orion
our-
or you were there first. Both of you showed up on the forum.
Orion was there
Message boards before.
kind of first. I was on the message boards
First
before
ish.
Orion, and I brought attention to Orion and said, "Hey, this guy's cool. Let's."
What year was that you were first on the message boards?
I don't remember.
must
Young,
have been- was it 2000?
stupid.
It had to have been 2012, right?
Nah.
Either early 2013 or late 2012.
Something
He could have
like
been when he
that.
got on the BCC, but he was on the message boards earlier than that. Had to be
It was
2012
definitely
he was
around
on the
the
message boards.
because you ended up being a part of the Turaga group that went around, right?
Yep.
Because the thing is, wait, I've
Yeah.
known
Yes.
Orion for almost 6 years, so you had to have been there in 2012 because I knew you before him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
That's a pretty impressive space of time.
Orion kind of just posted one comedy while I was almost done. So I was a strange case. I decided, out of all the people who were in the message boards, they never read up on the whole topic. I did. So I
didn't have to read up on it. I was
Nice
there for most
job.
of the first 100, which I never did read.
I read the first 80 or so, and then I joined.
So
I've read,
none of
None of it.
I went back.
You heretic!
I wasn't
You have
there.
not
and I
read
am
our
a
holy
terrible
canons.
person for doing that.
I wasn't there for any of it, obviously, but I have gone back and read back on it. I think I've gotten a few. of my
Before the
favorite
message
copies
boards
written
were
down.
taken down.
It's
but
still saved, even though the Lego message
Yeah,
boards are
we
gone.
still have the thing.
We saved.
So
We
anyway,
saved
so
our
this is more than a
part.
paragraph.
so we
They don't even
I
know
read
about
up
the
on it,
paragraph
so I
thing,
could-
Leo. Why are you referencing it here? I said we were only going to spend a paragraph of the story on this. And now Leo's pointing that out.
We wax
It's
poetic.
just a long paragraph without many pauses.
I decided
Or
I needed to
semicolons or
read the whole
periods.
topic just to get all the in-jokes because I was so lost by the time it was current. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna read back every single post, whether it was a comedy or just conversation. It was painful, but also a good memory because I overcame that obstacle and then
You were
became a
better
part
person
of
because
it.
of it.
BCC.
And then became a living. What's the word for it? Not memorial, but
Testament,
database.
example,
Uh,
dictionary.
Martyr.
So yeah, then Ryan and
Archaeologist.
Malairs, they joined around the same time. And for the next couple of years, 2-3 years, everything was fine.
Mm-hmm.
Until
Comedies
it wasn't.
galore.
Until the
Until-
fire.
Summer
The
of
moderation of the Lego message
2014.
boards went under new management, basically.
Until the modern nation attacked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
man,
said we'd
it's-
never really mentioned the mods, but now
The
that it's over, I
moderation
guess we
nation.
could say
Yeah.
that it just it
Basically,
went
they
downhill.
were really weirdly strict about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to give
Like-
a few examples for this.
They wouldn't let me use an explosion in any of my stories because it might scare people.
I think it was
Compared
also, you couldn't use a bar room.
Well,
No,
Sure,
it was
you're
a
saying I
milkshake
can't
bar
say
one
boom
time.
and
Bar is
roasted?
different
They'll
from
think
a
it's
real
an
bar.
explosion and they'll want me to die.
No one even died in the explosion. They just said it could be considered scary.
It was a Looney
No, I mean the
Tunes
moderators
style
will want me to die
explosion.
because I used an explosion.
Yeah,
They would,
and
they
anyways,
would.
so I started basically giving everyone secret messages, and we left.
I never
Yes.
caught on to them until they started bluntly saying, "We left. Come find
Yeah.
us."
Yes, I would not let Mal and Leo stay behind. I bothered them relentlessly to get them
Yeah,
to
Mace
come
was one of the first ones to figure it out.
Subliminal
Because Mace, you were there when we were on Club Penguin Insiders for a while. That was like, our in-between places we figured out what to do.
over. Yes.
But yeah, you were there and Bot were there and some other people were there. Bot was there.
Bot was
Anyway, so then eventually we go around, play different sites for a while until someone makes a wiki. And, well, this was never discussed, really. We just all ended up there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then chat became a thing, and this was huge for us.
Yeah, that,
Unmoderated
The wiki chat.
conversation.
that was fun.
What year was this? Would have been 2014.
2014.
Yes.
It
We
was
were
2014.
still angsty teens. Oh, the good memories.
Yeah,
All the
I was on that chat for well
16.
over 24 hours straight.
fun fact:
That's
they thought I was a troll at
scary.
first. Like I first.
I
Came
wasn't
on,
there when you first came, so I didn't know that.
Yeah, Mace was there and
This is
someone
where we met
else,
Chris.
and they're like,
No,
"Oh, you're a
Chris
troll."
doesn't come in for 4 more months
4
still.
more months?
Yeah,
Oh.
4 more months.
Yeah, and we were discussing
when
in
was the
PM
wiki
whether
made?
or not we could trust you.
Yeah,
It was
and then
like
I'm like,
May,
okay, how about I
June.
prove it? I'll post on the message boards and
You see,
settle it. And then it got moderated pretty much instantly, 20 minutes maybe. And then I'm like,
we were dealing
hey,
with a lot of trolls
boom.
then, to be fair.
yeah, we had
Thank you.
a ton of fake identities going around.
Yeah.
If there's
I've
one thing
seen
the
some of
BCC
those
is
on-
good at, if there's one thing the BCC is good at, it's making enemies.
Apparently,
I
really.
was gonna say attracting trolls, but that's basically the same thing.
I
Well,
could name
we do
10 or
both.
20.
LQ, when was the wiki made?
I don't have that information on me right now. Like I said, it was
Sometime
May,
2014.
June-ish, I think.
Because I know I made it there around June.
Yeah, you weren't one of the you weren't the first, because I had to ask who you were. I did, like I said, your presence meant nothing to me before then.
That's because I didn't use the Macedonia username.
Sure.
Yeah. And for a while, I got you and Bionicle Fan 1 mixed up a lot. Because both of your usernames are, like, didn't matter to me.
You won't
BF1.
You won't get it mixed anymore because he's Strange Advent on our Discord now.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I don't. It might have been later. That might have been earlier. It's hard. That whole area is a blur at this point. It's been so long. So much has happened. But and Orion showed up eventually. And you know what was strange about that? At that point, none of us thought we'd ever see Orion again because we thought he retired. Like what, 6 months before that?
Oh yeah.
But he was just pranking us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
that was
Exactly like
pretty
something
awesome
Orion would
prank.
do. Leah would just leave for no
It
reason,
was.
and Orion would leave to
I
prank.
figured
Hey, I did not
out
leave
that.
for just no reason.
So basically, Orion pranked us and said, "Hey, I'm leaving," and he retired. But he created a second account that.
The Chronicle.
This is more than a paragraph.
Well, we forgot stuff.
And so after that, he started spying on us and talking to us again. And like, there was this one really definitive post that made me think. That's
Wait,
actually...
Leo, it's more than a paragraph. We're not on the Lego message boards anymore.
Oh, that's
the
true.
wiki.
We're not. Okay.
Yes.
I just remember the Chronicle account being on the message
It
boards.
is.
Well,
It
hey,
is.
I just remember there being apparently a Lego message boards wiki.
Oh, don't,
Yeah,
I'm just really
Forward,
confused
don't.
right now.
Yes.
don't look it up.
We're
Okay.
Don't look it up.
that's
on
not really much having to do with us. That's its own thing entirely. But we have stories.
Yes.
But he was
The stories
walking
we
under the
could-
name of the Chronicle.
Yeah, but then he joined the wiki, and I came back from vacation, and he was there, and I was like, "All right, cool." That was the end of that.
Later found out that the Chronicle and Orion were the same person the whole time.
And then, basically, all the
Well,
time we were
he
playing that
revealed it
song from the
himself.
Muppets Take Manhattan together again.
Together again.
It was like the perfect song for that. Because there was a time we were all like separated. And then all of a sudden we're back and better than ever. Even though the Muppets Take Manhattan is like one of their weakest movies.
It is.
one of the few.
And that's the one I've watched the most. I really
Muppets
haven't.
from Space is better.
Muppets from Space, I love that one.
I really
But the
haven't
Muppets
seen
movie
that
is the
Space
one.
best.
Art 2011 The Muppets is good.
Treasure
I must
Island.
be the
That-
worst guy
That one
ever,
might be
but
the
I have
best.
never seen any
That
of
one
those
or the
movies.
Muppet Christmas Carol.
You
You haven't seen Kung Fu
shameful
Panda
Ford.
either.
Shameful.
You haven't seen like any of the good
Kung Fu
BCC
Panda?
movies.
You haven't seen that? That's
I
Yeah.
have to
haven't,
see.
and it's shameful.
We
I
have
know.
a BCC top 100 movies list
That
that,
never
we
got
still need
finished.
to work on.
Yeah,
I think we
I'm
decided
not
the system
really,
was faulty.
Your
I need to
fault.
Yeah, I
edit
don't
my
trust
list
mine
again.
either.
I don't trust my ratings.
So anyway, back to history.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, great
So
storytellers
then
of
we're all on
yore.
the wiki and we're idiots.
Yeah.
So
Angsty
why
teens
is
again.
This area.
we started off on the Lego message board, so we're used to operating on a ton of rules, and for the first time we have free reign over our own destinies.
So obviously, I acted like teenagers and made fools out of yourselves.
Well, not in the ways you'd think. Well, see, our first reaction was, all right, let's make some rules.
Oh gosh.
The rules
Most
were
of them
don't talk
are
about
out
the
the
BCC
window.
wiki.
No, the rules... Well, no, wait, that was a rule, because we started getting tired of people we didn't want following us.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but... So we were making rules. Some of them were worse than others. We were pretty lenient on what topics could be discussed. It depended on how people discussed them.
We
And-
also developed a habit of banning each other from the.
Oh, well, that was
That
fun.
wasn't stupid. That was
That
fun.
was great.
That was very fun.
Yeah.
So we obviously had swearing ban. Fun fact: people probably may not know this about us. We don't just not swear on the podcast. The BC is essentially a very clean language group.
It's true.
Mhm. Essentially.
Are we?
Yes, we are, Leo.
That is the one rule we have
In
tried.
our entire history, someone has said something maybe like 2 to 5 times, and that was during some really intense stuff.
And that was all the
So-
same person.
It was
No.
probably me
Alright.
going on a rant about
No.
something stupid.
No, it was
Or
different
you haven't.
people.
You really only did it a lot when I first met you. I think you caught on pretty quick that I didn't like it.
Well, I think it was like because we would be talking about some really weird, controversial stuff,
Yeah.
and
Well, the first time we were talking about members on BZP.
I remember
yeah,
that.
that's
yes.
it. That's it.
I remember
Because that was when I was an idiot.
Gossip.
And look, that's another story for another day.
Yeah, we'll get to
we
that
were
story,
all
actually.
idiots.
Oh man, it's fun talking about this stuff though. But anyways, so yeah,
It really is.
why I
We
mentioned
ought
that.
to do it more often.
Why I mentioned that though is because we come up with a bright idea. Let's make a list of the swear words that aren't allowed.
I
Oh,
remember this. I found that list.
It's still there somewhere.
It is. And I thought,
No, it's a
there's a
censored
lot of ways
version
that
of
aren't
it.
on this.
It's a censored
There's a censored
version.
so it's
Okay.
basically just a bunch of blank lines.
No, it has the actual words on it.
But it
just
didn't
wasn't
have
as
all of them. The one you found.
Yes, the wiki is still there. You can still
yeah,
have all the articles.
I don't know why we thought that was a good idea. It's because people would always debate us about what was a swear word and what wasn't. And instead of just saying, shut up, this is what we consider a word, we made a list.
Okay, the problem is I was goofing around on the wiki like I usually did. This was after all this happened, but I was just clicking the random page button over and over again, and over it just kept on bringing me to the swear word page. I don't know what the was trying to say. But
It was trying to corrupt you.
Like 3 times in a row, I clicked the random button and it brought me to the swear word page.
It always brings me to one of Malorus's comedies.
Awesome.
That's
Those are
because
great.
that's most of what's on the wiki.
Yeah,
Well, after a while,
I tried to put some of my stuff on it, but none of my stuff is really memorable.
It isn't.
I pressed random page just now because I wanted. Brought me to the chat rules page, ironically.
I started playing a game with myself on that where I would press the random button and count how many times it took me to get to a specific page I had in mind. I think one time I managed to get it first try.
So yeah, this is the first. This is where the BCC really started to become the BCC. Though
can
before
tell
that,
you
we
the
didn't
swear
really
words.
know each other as much as we knew of each other. This is where we
Yeah.
actually
As soon as we saw
Bonded.
each other at our worst, we knew that we had to hang together, or we'd all hang separately.
Whoever hangs that, hangs.
We would hang
we are-
by threads and such.
The strange thing is, even though we didn't know each other as well, apparently there's some of us who always knew that we were really good friends deep down because we thought it really important to stay on the wiki together for
Yep.
no apparent reason.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It was
We knew not to
destiny.
hang the hat.
He who hangs the hat hangs
hangs
So
the
yeah,
hat.
we all started
Well,
getting to know each other a lot more. I didn't get when did the point where I actually broke through to you happen? That wasn't even. Was that first summer? Or was that not until the next year?
It had to be when I started emotionally opening up. That had to be like February.
February.
When I was in robotics. Remember that lovely ordeal?
So
You and
robotics
Chris
broke you.
were interrogating me with inquisitive on why I was so angsty.
Malloris
So-
Inquisition. Nobody
Was
expected
Chris?
it.
So Chris and LQ played good cop, crazy cop.
What?
I can't divulge the details of that conversation in a
Not to deny it.
podcast.
Mal played the role of the junkie.
State.
Basically, we started becoming good friends, and a bunch of stupid stuff happened that
Some really stupid stuff.
shouldn't have happened.
The dog.
You know,
rap.
people came, people left.
Oh,
I thought it was Doge.
Whatever.
I read back.
And
that. That was
Relian.
brilliant.
oh, the Relian. I still have flashbacks.
The Dodge
to it.
Trap.
Yeah, the
The
Doge
Yeah,
rap.
yeah, remember that?
Me
Okay,
and Mace.
I need a recording of you doing that.
I'll be honest, I never understood it.
Malorus,
Yeah.
was it you who sang the song about chocolate pickles or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
When did that
gosh.
get out there?
Yes.
When does that?
That was
that was
awesome.
privileged information.
That is.
I thought that was privileged information.
It is.
But then I
Leo,
asked
why
them
does
if
Leo
I-
have it then if it's privileged information?
Because I
I
saw
want to know
it.
more about this now.
Oh wait,
Botvan
Orion
sister
posted
leaked
a
it
video
to me.
of it at the time on his channel. I guess
getting
so.
this.
Oh yeah,
live.
Orion's old. We lost so many memories when YouTube took down Orion's channel.
Yeah,
See,
that was.
I missed
The
that
videos
channel. I
still
never
live
got
on
the chance to see
in
any
our
of it.
hearts.
So I feel
One of the
really bad
things
about
on there was the video of our first time meeting Chris.
that. Oh, was that one time when?
That was privileged information. That was a good video.
Yeah, it was really funny. Wait, why is there a GIF of Orion doing the ice bucket challenge?
Because I still have it.
I didn't know there was
Thanks
ever a
to
GIF made. It's not.
yes,
Yeah,
moving.
there
thanks to
was.
Strange Advent, I have one.
What?
It's not moving though.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's a
not.
shame.
Yeah, I don't
That's a
see it
shame.
moving either.
Oh no, it moved. Oh no. It's broken. It's lost forever. All we have to remember it by is this picture.
We can't put that
That's
back
enough.
to
That's
the
enough
I'm
for me.
wearing a shirt.
It's kind
Of course not. He dumped ice cold water on him. Why would he wear a shirt?
Yeah,
Is
we.
it working?
So that
I
happened in
can I
August.
just like narrate this myself? Hello. I am Orion.
No, Orion. This is before Orion was all depressed. Basically.
Yeah, he was very
It was
energetic.
on a
Orion
Mennonite.
used to be like
Well,
the most
this is me
outgoing
trying to
person
do a
ever.
voice while congested, so give me a break. I am going to do the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. I don't know why, but I started channeling some Smash Mouth in there.
That was a good guy.
But anyways,
It
Why
was
don't I just
called
do it in the good guy voice? There you go.
So-
I'm gonna do
No,
the
no.
ALS
No,
Ice Bucket
no.
Challenge.
is it important enough to continue to go on? So
Let me just pour this cold water with
We said that's
ice
enough.
all over my head.
Okay, Ford.
This
You
so
cannot stop
cold.
it. It is like the hurricane.
August.
It is a force of nature.
August.
We come into
August.
August, and then that's where we
August.
meet Chris. And oh yeah, the YouTube
We had a
channel's
channel
made
this time.
sometime in there. And
Orion.
Leo and Orion,
Orion
posted
wanted
videos
to
on
do
it.
something funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he did.
I posted my very first stop motion ever. You can tell it's my first because it's terrible.
I
it
tried to
unlisted?
post some.
Yeah, I think
I
it is.
remember having watched it.
Which
and
one
at the
is
time
The
I
six-
didn't
like,
know it was bad
the
quality.
the 6
Yes,
second
what
one.
is the name of the video?
The meme?
No, the
Yeah,
6
yeah.
second thumbs up one.
No, that's
that one's
still
still
on
there.
there.
That's still there. Oh,
That's still there. I don't like to if as long as there's nothing inherently overly wrong with the video. I've never taken it down. I've taken down several of Leo's videos.
All
Yes.
Leo's videos.
mostly mine.
Leo's
First-
videos.
To be
The
fair,
only
he
reason
take down
Orion
more
has had his
vowels
videos
than
taken
he
out is because
posted.
copyright or
No, I took down
people-
Orion's one where this is around the time Bionicle was coming back, and Orion
Yeah,
said
the
he
Rick
got
roll.
Oh,
the
that
sets and
was
reviewed
awesome.
them, and then he rickrolled. I took that one down.
That was
awesome.
That was hilarious.
that was one of my favorite videos
I liked
Yeah.
that
I ever
one.
did.
I also
Me
liked
too.
the what was it, the Halloween special?
No,
I like that.
no,
I like
I
that.
hated
That's how I
it.
found you.
no.
It was awesome.
It
LQ,
was
why didn't you
awful.
save me from myself
Do not
at that
retcon
time?
our
Why can't
history.
you
Leo, I literally didn't
That's
see
how
the
I,
video
like,
until a
found you
week
guys
after you posted it.
consistent.
No.
I liked
So, anyways, we met Chris,
The horror.
and
the
Chris
horror.
started doing some more stuff for our channel, like the conspiracy show.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see I'm just looking through our videos here, and he did a review of the New York Comic Con mask and the Honest trailer.
Uh,
Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah, Chris is Orion's cousin, Leo. We can mention that. Oh, who cares?
You know, we need to do that Web of Shadows Honest trailer sometime.
We do.
Someone
Yeah,
should
Shush!
write it.
We've been
Then.
requesting that for a
You know
long
what?
time.
I'll write it.
No.
Oh,
No.
I started writing.
Do it,
a-
Leo. Do it.
No.
I
I
started
will
writing a
torture
lengthy
myself by
review-
watching that movie.
I mean,
I
technically,
started
saw
writing a
rough
lengthy
draft of
review
it.
of The Legend Reborn,
That's not important.
and it's so outdated now.
Yeah, that's not important. Nothing ever came of that. So, at some point, we started the podcast, and no one really knows whose idea it was anymore, honestly.
No.
That information's been lost to time. But I was involved at the beginning. Then I was so fed up with everyone's incompetence, I kind of took the reins.
Does everyone?
That sounds like
You know,
it's.
I remember the
so
first two
stupid when you
podcasts we
try.
had. The
The
first two
second
podcasts
podcast,
we had,
Orion
they were edited
recorded from
differently.
outside a library.
I remember
I
that.
love that.
Oh man, I hit my head on the chair.
It was awful. It was absolutely horrible. Eventually, there's 5 episodes of our podcast that are basically considered non-canon. The old Bionicle Comedy Central podcast. I reviewed the numbering entirely because I didn't want to
we have
associate
to
ourselves
actually
with it.
be funny.
Are those videos? No, those videos are still listed on the channel. You
They're
can
still
go
up. They're
watch
still up
them.
if someone wants to listen to
still
them.
up. Like,
Oh, and then for a while, episodes 3, 4, and 5 were that brief period of time we tried to do a twice weekly podcast.
Yeah, just like DC Rebirth, but before Rebirth.
Honestly, it wasn't a bad idea if we could have pulled it off.
Yeah, if we
Yeah,
had
we-
skill, it would have been fine.
We could probably pull it off now, but we have
always
More
more
can.
people had scheduling. But, I mean, 2
Pretty
20-minute
much.
podcasts a week, honestly, is not a bad idea at all. Editing those.
That was back. That was back when I recorded from my iPod mic and sat in my
Yeah.
comfy chair.
In fairness, though, no one recorded for anything good, though. But also, in fairness to us, you didn't improve your mic for a long time.
Hey, I changed. People can change.
He can change. Believe in him.
So yeah, we started the podcast, and slowly the podcast started to grow into something decent-ish.
Slowly but surely, after LQ hammered it in week after week.
Yeah, the channel moved forward. We had lots more videos back when went to a point I started breaking down from the stress of trying to release a video every week. Then college, and
College.
the
And
courtroom
Bionicle
stuff
back.
was before college, right?
no, Bionicle came back in between here, but who cares?
yeah.
'Cause it just left again.
Oh,
We got way more views
left
back
us?
when Bionicle was a
It
thing,
left
though.
us.
don't remind
Yeah.
me.
We had more stop motion when Bionicle was around.
We had
met
reason
Ford
to live when
eventually.
Bionicle was around.
And
All
Ford
joy
was on a
died
first
with
podcast
Bionicle.
with me and Maluris, where we discussed a life-size Golden Skull spider mask.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
I have
that was
that
my
mask
first
too.
one.
that had to be
And I was
like
like,
my second or
whoa,
third
these
one.
BC... Hang on,
Like,
I have to
I
sound
did-
younger. I have to sound younger. Whoa, these BCC guys are cool.
Ford, you literally sounded exactly the same when we met you.
No, I sounded inexperienced when I met you.
I sounded like bad mic quality.
No,
I was like,
Maluris,
sounded
according
like
to
I
this,
wasn't
you were on at
talking.
least
I'm just
3
starting
before Ford was on.
college.
Ford, you've been here since episode 13. You realize at that point it felt like you're coming to the new. It was an established thing, but basically you've been here almost the entire time.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah.
Whoa, you're
Wow.
right. Whoa.
You know. Still, of all the
And that was
podcasts
only
we've
because,
done-
like, you just kind of, like, met me. And you were like,
yeah,
hey, you want to be on the podcast, like, permanently? And I'm like, okay.
we need a voice actor for Kopaka.
I remember
Yeah,
when
it's like-
LQ had to approach me about that, and he's like, "Listen, I know we said no more new members, but
You were like, I still don't know, like, why did you want me to join?
You're
We need-
good at being on the podcast and actually talking things.
You
we lack
actually
in
had
podcast.
videos on your channel.
That was
Very
like-
grateful that we have you on.
No,
that
it
was-
wasn't because Ford had video on the channels. The videos on Ford channel suck.
Yeah,
true.
they do.
That's true.
I agree. They're really bad.
You should go subscribe to him anyway.
Why? Nothing's coming.
There is one thing
Wait,
coming.
no, yeah, you're right.
There's
something.
one thing
Go
coming.
subscribe to Ford and
And-
you'll see it. We're not going to mention what it is.
Oh,
Subscribe to me
coming.
then. I have something coming.
It's true, he does.
I can't mention what it is because I vowed never to mention it on the podcast ever again because of this video.
awesome."
I'm sure people could put two together.
Nope.
I can't.
So,
That's because you're special that way, Leah.
2 and 2 make 22,
yeah, that's
right?
how Ford
So-
came. And that's basically... No, wait. I almost forgot about Glenda.
Well, she
I
kinda
was-
is the
And
we
Lena.
newest
never
and
figure out what
least
episode you was your
experienced.
first, remember? Which episode was your first?
Okay, the first one where my Kanoki shows up is, I think, around 20...
But that's not the first one you were on.
I don't know
Well,
which
she
one
was
the first
on
one I
like a
was on.
live
I know I
stream,
started watching
technically.
your
Should
stuff.
we have we ever mentioned why Klenda and Lena were brought on in the first place?
You
Because Glenda could draw.
Oh, I thought it was because
Wait,
Chris
was that
needed
the
voice
actual
actors for
reason?
his
'Cause I never
supposed
actually
show.
figured out why you.
No, I've never would hire people for voice work. Voice work is the easiest thing to get ever.
But
There's no
That's
reason
why
to
we
ever
don't have
hire
any
anyone for
voice
a
actors.
voice actor. So,
By the way, are we still looking to develop a database of possible voice actors to use?
yeah, but people
Yeah.
actually need to apply for it.
Yeah, people need to actually apply that. plug. Come on.
If you would like to apply, then
Okay.
apply already. Gee,
I know
what's
it's
wrong
fine.
with you?
Email
Pay
us,
attention to the
BionicleComedyCentral@gmail.com.
If you weren't on episode 23, I remember that.
Okay, I started paying attention to the channel.
What was
around,
23?
Episode 10 or 11.
Hey.
I know for a fact that I watched episode 11 right around the time it came out.
You know what's funny is Ford was like one of the first fans of the BCC, and then he just became a member.
Yeah, one day, it was just after the leak had come out, like the first like colored leak.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Man,
like,
that so exciting.
I'm getting back to Bionicle. I wonder if there's Bionicle comedy out there. So I just looked it up, and I was like, huh, there's an entire channel. So then I just watched like all of the videos you had up by then. I think it was like late.
You know, we're still the
August.
first result for Bionicle comedy on YouTube.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
That
guess.
you were like, I watched like all your videos. It was like it was late August 2014
I pity you.
because I was about to start college. Like I was about to start my first semester of college. So basically, I've been with you almost my entire college career.
Huh.
Yeah.
Which I call my most meaningful portion of my college career,
Yeah. Oh boy.
which is kind of sentimental.
Oh.
I remember when you failed that
because,
test.
Very sentimental.
Come on. No need to cut
Good
open
feelings,
old
John.
wounds and put salt in them.
Hey,
No,
Ford said that
they're
was
not
a good
only
thing because he
putting
decided
salt
he
in it,
didn't
they're
like
making it
people later.
deep. But like I guess my point is what I'm trying to say here, guys, is that like you're like my best friends, and like yeah.
Good thing you're doing that with a stuffy nose, otherwise it wouldn't be convincing.
This is true.
Wow.
But for real, like, you guys are pretty much like my best friends. Because I talk to you consistently. You agree with what I say. Most
For
Sometimes.
the most part.
Not always.
Not on the Force
But it's like we
Awakens.
share the same viewpoints.
Okay, we usually don't agree with things.
But like we share the same viewpoints on like major things that are happening and such. So like,
important
there's that,
things.
right?
Yeah.
And we stand your rants about Star Wars.
And you can stand my talking. Like that's
Okay.
just feed of
I
in
don't
of
know
itself.
if you guys know this, but Ford decided to watch a movie that.
No, we're not mentioning
No,
that.
quiet, quiet.
That's coming
We
soon.
are
Sorry.
trying to podcast.
We'll talk about that
I
at a
didn't-
later date.
Okay, I forgot we were releasing.
We'll talk about when it comes out.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
that's
don't remember
like
what
our
I
favorite
was
time.
doing on my first podcast?
We need to finish this story.
Yeah, we need to, so we can
No.
go on to a game.
I was
Mace.
hanging up.
I mean, I was kind of telling my
with
own,
a
but like,
hammer.
okay.
Yeah, we're
Anyway,
we're
Ford,
waxing
though,
him over more than
We
TTV
appreciate
did.
you.
It's true.
Moving on.
Yay.
Where were we? So Ford joined, Clinton joined, and that's basically the outward story of. So Chris left at one point, and if anyone's
Yeah.
wondering,
Yeah.
we're on better terms with him now. We actually talk to him occasionally.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So there's
Yes.
nothing permanent ever came out of that besides the fact
I
Chris
think he
isn't
also
here.
comments on a few of the videos.
Yeah,
now,
he
so that's
comments
cool.
on
Yeah.
us often. I think he listens to the podcast frequently. I'm not sure if he listens to every single one, but he listens to quite a few.
So you know
Yeah.
what? You know what? Shout
And we
out to
watch
you,
it.
Chris.
We watch his stop
Shout out.
motions. Well, at least I do.
Pin his comment
Wait,
when
does
it
he
comes.
do stop motions?
Yeah,
he's
he's
still
released
doing
too.
stop
Still does
motion.
that.
Honestly, I have not
haven't
looked
really
at his
looked him up
channel in like
That much.
forever.
You don't
I
look
didn't
at
know
anyone's
anything had
channel though.
happened. Because nothing had happened for like 3 years when I met him, so I assumed the channel was gone forever.
Still has more subscribers than us.
It's because took advantage of Ninjago. Something we'll do eventually.
Yeah, his Weekend Whip video. Go watch it. He hates it when we plug it. Go watch his Weekend Whip video. Give it more views. Like a million, doesn't
I
it?
really don't think it's that bad. I wouldn't mind having.
Hey, you know what is ironic about that? I made a Weekend Whip video on the same.
You
day.
did. You never released it, but you did.
No, I released it. It was back on the creation
The
lab.
galleries.
Yeah.
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 Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that was the wrong place to put it.
It was, but I couldn't get on YouTube at the time.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a thing. And through the years, this is where we are now. So much other stuff has happened. Life.
We got
Yeah.
Discord.
College.
You said this would be a brief overview. It's 48 minutes.
No, I didn't say it'd be a brief overview. This is the definitive backstory for the
Alright,
BCC.
the definitive backstory.
This is
For
just a
definitive
bridge
backstory,
because
brief
we can't-
overview.
Your
You know.
Changes with the
backstory
wind.
was essentially, this happens, this happens, this happens, da, 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 da. And then 4 came, and then Clender came. The end.
First,
Well-
the Earth cool.
Well, that's basically how backstories go.
That's what happened.
Okay.
Because after you guys are the last two to join, so you're the last two with a part of a backstory.
Klunda is the most
Because after that,
noobish
it just
of
becomes
us.
the story.
I know, and he will never let me forget my noobishness.
Noob.
Let me forget my noobishness.
But you know, everyone that's on this podcast now has been on more podcasts than anyone else has ever been on our podcast.
It's
Okay.
true.
You don't say.
I don't
This
think
is a
so.
little
I'm
redundant.
still probably catching up.
I don't.
I think
You
so.
have got. Do you think you haven't been on 50 by now?
I don't think I have. Like, when did I join? Like this Christmas. So it can't be that many. And I only
Oh,
had
but
like
it is.
5 to my reputation.
See, it's hard to tell
before.
because we didn't have a minifigure head for you for a long time.
Yeah, because you hate me.
No.
We do now.
That was bad timing.
Oh.
Wow.
I think the record is,
Record.
38 is what you have to beat. You have to be on 38 to be on more than anyone else has ever been on.
I wonder
So,
if I've hit that.
You might have beaten
Perhaps I
that.
have.
Well,
Because you've been on pretty consistently lately.
It's true, Mel.
For like
You're
the
a
last
regular.
few... at least last 20 episodes, so I think you have beat it.
Congratulations, Hat Man.
Hat man. Oh boy.
Man.
you know,
Nasal.
Is it okay if
nasal
I-
song.
is it okay if I mention what one of my favorite podcasts was?
No.
Sure.
Since this is the 100th. I don't remember the episode number, but it was the one where the catalog page for the Bionicle 2016 Winter Wave sets had just come out.
Uh-huh.
No one else was on. And Chris and I and LQ, we got on the call, we started recording, and then we start worshiping the windfish.
Oh, yes.
When,
I was so excited.
I
for
actually
those
watched that
That was a
one.
different one.
I had a bunch of plans for stop motion to go off that joke, and nothing ever happened because I could never get a key. I never got the creature of water in time.
No.
That might have been
Akita?
25.
Was it?
25? Okay.
That's the one that says leaked 2016 Bionicle set images, so. Might have been. I'm just going
Can
My
I
favorite
just-
podcast.
Can I just say my favorite podcast moment?
What was your favorite podcast moment?
It's pretty recently.
Okay.
What?
It's the Nexo Knights rant.
You can say
Oh my god.
Because
Of course it is.
all of like my pent up aggression against not only the hatred for Nexo Knights and its potential cancellation that day, because the rumor, which ended up being false, was still like being propagated by like everybody, and it just made no sense. But also I was dealing with some stuff. Like this past semester, I had to deal with people like getting real here. I had to deal with people
Yes, we know.
who did not want to do anything, and I would have to do all of the work for them, and it was
yeah.
not fun because I would actually make them do work, and if it wasn't good, I would do it myself anyway. So, like, at that day, it was, like, the final straw, and I was just like, okay, I'm going all out tonight on the podcast. So, yeah, that's my favorite moment, because, like, I basically just, like, had this huge, like, cathartic moment.
So, essentially, you gave into the dark side for a moment.
Yes, and it was bliss.
My favorite podcast
The
moment.
dark side is a path to many abilities some would deem unnatural.
And yes, it is
hard for me
possible
to
to
decide.
learn those powers.
I mean, honestly,
Not from
having
a
LJ on
Jedi.
the podcast, that was a lot of
Oh
fun.
yeah, he was such an
That
awesome
was so
guy.
That would totally be one of
But
my
my
favorites.
favorite moment overall,
It was when Waj was on, right?
I forgot what episode was Waj on?
I
I'm not
remember,
sure
but
the
it sounded
episode,
like
but it
one of
was
the
a
Yeah,
most
just-
unprofessional
I'll
I'll
things
tell you
I've
my
ever
favorite
heard.
episode,
Hilarity.
though, probably was 61, the top 5 worst CCBS sets ever. That was fun.
Yeah.
That was good.
I forget, was I on that or did I miss it?
No, you weren't on it.
I wasn't on it.
Slime was on it, though.
Slurm was on it. Okay.
I wasn't.
That was the
I
second.
was.
I thought that Slime
I
was on
was.
47. Decent
Has he been on
bootlegs.
2 different
He's been on like
occasions?
2 or 3 times.
Cool.
You know,
need to
my
get the other-
favorite moment would
need to get the other
actually
modular
not
guys
be on the podcast. It'd be on the live streams. I've
Oh.
always really loved those. Especially that first one. I had access to this sound effect board and I was trolling everyone.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
where that came from.
Hey,
Oh,
The
my,
people
you
liked
were-
it.
I
The
think-
people liked it.
I think you gave Mace. I
Yes.
think you gave LQ his first ulcer with that.
Yep. But everyone else,
I gave him
else
all the
liked
rest.
it though. Everyone else liked it.
my favorite podcast moment had to be probably telling the story about the stormtrooper armor, just because I just love that plastic joke to death.
Oh.
I haven't used it in a while. I need to.
Last
my
week was
game.
actually a pretty fun moment when he told the story about Small Peter.
Small Peter, but
Small.
I
but
shall have to listen to that podcast.
but
Oh,
it
yeah,
doesn't
we
have
were
the
there, we
full
seen and listened to
impact
it.
as. I mean, I know Small Peter, and I know he'd do that. Like, I don't think people believe my story when I tell it, but it totally happened because when you know the guy, you know, yeah, he'll do that.
I was just-
With a hat
I
like
was,
this,
I was
would
just
he
presently
lie?
reminding myself of what Small Peter was.
It was just last week. It was last
I know, but a lot's happened.
It's been
I passed
7
all my
whole days.
finals.
Yay!
Well done. I've passed all my
And
finals.
there was much
I
I got
haven't-
rejoicing.
straight A's, guys.
I haven't checked.
I get my
Yay.
midterm
I
grades
haven't
back to
checked
normal.
Excellent.
We need to
for
move
it,
on.
but
Excellent.
I have
Alright.
finished, and I'm quite sure that I passed all of them.
Glenda,
Yes.
what's your favorite podcast moment?
I've been thinking about that, and that's a really hard question to me because I've just had an awesome time on all of them. One
It's
of-
certainly
one
not
of
my
them
toga
has
Can't
to be
story.
remember
on-
anything.
One of them has to be on
Sorry.
57 unused unknown concepts when I showed Leo that Dr. Seuss style picture of his self-mock.
Oh,
When he
yeah.
cracked it, that's got to be one of the most satisfying moments I've ever had on a podcast. Also, the whole thing with LJ was fantastic.
Oh yeah.
And
I mean, I really love looking back and just seeing how we've progressed as a podcast.
Yes.
actually, for some reason, then one of the really old ones I really like. I'm trying to find which one it was. Plants Above Okoto.
Oh, I remember
I
that.
don't know
Oh,
why.
yeah.
I just thought it was really, really funny.
Huh.
And that's
I
kinda
don't
when
remember us
decided,
doing
okay, I
anything
really
worth
wanna
listening to back then.
be part of this, or at least follow it a lot.
Now, honestly, one of my favorite podcast moments is this new intro I've made because I'm really happy with how it turned out.
You did a fantastic job on this new intro. You've done a lot of stuff with the technology available to you that I am just truly and honest to goodness blown away by.
It was so hard to do this. With the tools I had, if I had After Effects, that could have been done so much faster.
We
But with the
appreciate
tools
that.
I can afford, I spent so long just
But
trying to
listen,
figure out
listen.
how I can like retrofit basically these effects. But it looks so much better than our old one, which is so bad now. Took us 100 episodes.
Everything
but we've
looks
got
bad
it.
to you now.
Hey, but at least you know what? Most podcasts don't even have an intro, so we went above and beyond.
All right.
So now there's two things I
So,
want to do before then. We're
this,
going to go over, if anyone knows, about a
This next
hour and a
little
half.
thing.
But
Yeah.
what should we do next? I want to talk about some future things about the podcast, or we had a special game we were going to play. What do you guys want to do first?
Maybe
The
future?
game. I feel like we need some
We haven't
spicing
done a
up.
game in a long time, but I want to see
Alright,
where
let's
you're
do the
going
game.
with it. Okay.
So, Malaris, about our time
Alright,
frame, let's
so-
do one question per person. You want to do it?
Yeah, I guess.
All right. So explain
or-
what we're doing for everyone.
So, to everyone at home, this is a very interesting introspective game, I suppose. So we will ask someone a personal question
How
regarding
personal is
to
personal? I'm just curious.
It's not
Passwords,
too
social
personal.
security numbers, stuff like that.
We need your tax returns from 20 years ago.
And your social security number.
All
I
right.
already
So
said that. Mace, don't
Credit card
steal my
number.
jokes.
Oh, that's-
okay, guys, listen. So-
Get a library card.
We got we got this list of questions that I'm going to be
List.
asking everyone,
List.
and basically
list.
they have to come up with their answer within, I don't know, maybe 10 seconds, and everyone else has to guess what their answer would be. And
In
if
those 10
And
to
for the
20
record, you only have like 20 to 30 seconds to say that too, so you gotta think fast.
And
Okay.
if
So we
the
have to
person
guess
does
what
not
other
decide
people would
on
think?
a personal topic, then they will have points deduced, actually.
Ooh.
So,
You mean
Nice.
deducted.
deduced.
I remember
Unde-
this game.
Reduced.
Basically,
Be the
we'll
Sherlock.
take away points
The
for
doof, you say?
all of that. So,
I've got the scoreboard up here too, so if anyone's interested in our 2017 scoreboard, it's LQ at 3, Leo at 3, Glenda at 4, Malaris at 2, Mace 2.5, Ford 2.5, and all guests at 1.
I'm tied
Which
for
is
last.
actually got one.
Yes.
Hey, to be fair, I won last year.
Oh,
True.
No.
board.
It's pretty close race so far, though, and by the way, listen to the future part of our podcast plans if you want to hear the future of the games. So,
Yeet.
But don't skip
let's
the game.
go in descending order. How about you start with Ford?
Alright, Ford.
Oh, man.
There's 15 questions. Pick a number.
3.
3. Alright, everyone. Number 3. What is the favorite Bionicle book that Ford owns? Alright.
Wait, what?
Okay, I've got one. Do we have to say it right now?
We'll say it, but Ford, have you gotten your answer?
Ford.
Actually, yes.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm trying to remember what books Ford even owns.
Yeah, I don't know that Ford owns that many.
Oh,
What if you
that's
chose the Galador one, then I'm gonna kill you.
That's
Well,
not
that's
Bionicle.
not
I know it
It's a
is,
Bionicle.
which is why I
Bionicle,
kill
yeah.
it.
I chose a Bionicle book.
Alright, I'm going to go with, I know I'm gonna get this wrong.
I know I'm going to get mine wrong.
I know I'm getting mine wrong, so.
I know I'm getting mine wrong.
Mal, you have the answers.
I don't
He
have
doesn't
the
have the answers.
But
answers.
Leo also has the
This is
answer.
random.
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 Anybody guessing soon, please?
All right.
Sorry.
The Iliad.
The Bionicle Encyclopedia.
No and no?
The second Bionicle comic from 2015 or 2016.
It's not a book.
Revenge of the Skull
No.
Spider.
The first G2 book.
No. Mace. You're
No,
up.
So, do any of the comic books count?
No.
No.
Sort of, kind of, yes.
No.
But
Wait, if they
No.
did, then I know the answer. It's the Bionicle G2 graphic novel 2.
That's the one that I
Glenda
guessed
already
already.
said that. No.
Oh, that's what Glenda said.
That
Mace.
is what I
Revenge
said,
of the
yes.
Skull Spiders.
Oh my god, you got it.
Yes.
Spiders.
Ah,
I knew
I almost
it.
guessed that one.
That's one of my
she doesn't
favorites
even
too.
come into my head.
That was a very good one.
Oh yeah, it was the best one,
Mm-hmm.
I felt. Though,
It's-
Escape from the Underworld, that's up there.
Yeah. The
Man.
only
I
thing I
forget
didn't
which
like about
Bionicle
that.
books I even own. I just got a bunch of them off eBay, and I didn't actually read them because I'd previously read them.
Shame.
But of course, I shouldn't answer anything in case I get the question. But
All right.
That is true.
choose a number.
Okay.
So I guess Mates gets a point.
Yep, I put it down.
8?
8. Alright. 8. Favorite retro Lego theme, not Bionicle and not licensed.
Okay, I've got one.
Galador.
No.
Well, she has to guess first.
Oh, I got it wrong.
Mine.
She already got
I've
it.
already got it.
Wow.
This-
I got
this
it
is
wrong.
a-
Adventurers.
No.
Technically, Glenda's not supposed to say who's right till y'all answer in case we have the
fine.
same answer.
Okay, fine.
But I'm
Oh,
trying
man.
to remember what Glenda even liked.
Mm,
Glenda liked Power Miners. I don't remember.
Say something. Anything.
I can't think of anything.
I'm
I'll
afraid I'm getting
say-
her favorite mixed up with someone else's.
I'll say city.
I'm going to say... I'll say Power Miners, even though I don't think that's right, but it could be.
what's that?
And Power Miners is good.
Alright, who's next?
What's a what's a time traveling Lego things called?
The one, the time traveling boy and his pet monkey.
Time
on with the train.
Cruises.
Time
Yes.
Chasers, yes.
Yeah, I'd
Oh,
say
I don't
that.
even remember that
It's
one.
called.
Is City retro? It's still going on.
Yeah.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Then
I
I'll
remember
go
the
with
theme with the time traveling boy and his pet monkey.
Is anybody right yet, Glenda?
Yes,
She
one
can't
person
say.
is right.
Oh,
Wait, that
Is it me? It's
Did
obviously
everyone
me.
answer? Did everyone answer?
I guess so.
I
If
think so.
unless
I have.
Mace's doesn't count.
It counts because we need to move on. So, Clint,
Ouch.
you already got,
You got it
The
right.
one who was right was it's Power Miners.
Okay,
Oh,
so I
wow.
was right. I knew that was
Aw.
someone's.
Boo.
I knew that was someone's.
For some reason, I don't like that one.
I like
Power
the
Miners
cube.
is a cool theme. It's real. Yeah, it's great.
I like
colors
it,
and all
One
the
of the ones I got
crystals.
into when I was really young and around the same time that I got into Bionicle.
That reminds
I
me
only
of
got
something.
2
You know,
sets, but they're expensive sets.
They're
guys, we
expensive
were
sets,
discussing a
but
while
I
ago
love
if
the
Hulk
website.
was the first big fig. Do the rock monsters, the big
No.
ones, not count as big figs? Because they have basically the same mold.
It's
I
true
mean, I
they do.
thought that
true.
they counted as big.
But they have functions.
Hmm.
Fun.
Well,
But
does-
literally, the
does
legs
the
are like
Hulk have a
exactly
gear on
the
his back?
same. No, he doesn't.
No.
But
I
they're-
was being
you know,
sarcastic.
they're-
I know he doesn't.
They're almost the
He was
same
talking
thing.
about
Right.
Except
functions, so.
I loved the rock monsters, though. Those are so much fun.
They're pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I like the rock monsters a lot.
Whatever
Particularly
you
the
say, Rock
green
Raiders
ones.
doesn't have anything on Power Miners.
I always
Yeah,
liked
It just wasn't as good.
I always liked the name of the one set from the second year, Lava Tres.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Escape from Lava Tres.
Da, da,
Hilarious.
That was
I
a
had
weird way
forgotten
because
that.
in winter they only had like 2 sets that came out for Power Miners.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what
I
I need to
really
do?
Second
wanted
year
the
Power
king.
Miners was not that
All right.
I need to
covered.
find the Power Miners.
But this is not the Power
site.
Miners podcast.
I need to find
Technically,
and
it
see if
partially
it's
is,
on
but Power
I
Miners
need
is
to
under
find
Lego.
and see if the game is somewhere on the internet because I love that game.
Which one? The one where the rock monster in the minecart and you mash the keys?
Oh, I love that game.
I liked the one where you launched the rock monster into the air.
Yeah,
from
that's
Minecraft.
it, that's
yeah, that one.
It's
Also,
not.
the
No,
one
All
where
right,
you
Leo.
had
That
music was
hack
so
was also
catchy.
cool.
All
Yeah,
right.
I agree.
Leo's
Your
turn.
turn, Leo.
Leo.
All right. 15.
15. Going for gold. Alright. This might be easy. Favorite Toamata for personality.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Oh, for personality.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Oh,
go
boy.
with Liua. Just stab in the dark.
I'm gonna go with Kopaka.
I'm gonna go with
Komodo.
Kopaka as well.
Same.
I'm gonna say
Kopaka.
Komodo.
Alright.
All right. You all answered?
Yeah.
All right. Glenda, you're right.
Ha!
I kind of
That
thought so
sucks.
because that is the closest one to your personality.
Wait, who?
Pohatu has a
Pohatu.
personality?
In the first
Yeah,
one,
he was always.
his
He was
joke-
always
I thought
cracking
His-
jokes.
Kopaka was your bro.
No, I make fun of Kopaka.
It's psychology. If you
But I
look
thought
at
you
Leo,
liked the people you
Leo's
make fun of.
personality and you look at Pohatu's personality, it just makes sense. I just looked at it one morning and realized it all makes sense.
Get out.
It's like you like look it up, like, is, like, you type it into Google, is my friend Leo just like Pohatu? And it's just like the first thing that comes up and says, yes, he is. And it's like you just sit there all wide-eyed, like,
Well, the thing is,
oh my god.
He doesn't think of it. At least I think.
But-
Please tell me if I'm wrong.
I always
In terms of
saw.
that one's
I always
really
liked
cool,
the
That one is what I would like to hang with.
I always liked the Pohatu and Kopaka dichotomy.
That was really great. The chemistry that they had was fantastic. Dang it!
All right, next question.
All right, so it's my turn. I'm gonna go with 11.
11.
You just like saying
Alright.
that word.
I like saying 11.
I phrased this specifically
11.
just to please
The way you said
you,
11,
LQ.
Oh man.
Favorite soda pop.
Kidding me?
I'm gonna go with oh gosh.
You have your
This
answer,
is
LQ?
interesting. Favorite pop. Okay.
What do I normally see you with?
Well, the thing is, I don't drink pop just casually.
I know you don't.
Yes, he's a dedicated drinker.
Can you
He
pick
has
He has
to be
a
a
fine
Coke
palate.
Chin.
fan. I'll just go with generic and.
Mallory, so you realize that Coke means several different things in the South.
Oh,
Yep.
What are you talking
I
about?
think I have my answer. My
Orange.
answer is your favorite kind of pop is the one that you like.
Wow.
That's
Or,
cheating.
that's deep.
I'm gonna go.
I'm not
pretty
wrong,
sure
but I'm
Socrates
also
said
not
that.
correct.
I'm pretty sure it's wrong though.
Wait, what Fanta? What flavor of Fanta?
I don't know. I'm gonna go with generic orange for now.
Hey,
Alright,
same as me.
Interesting.
It was
Oh,
a tie between
dear.
that and Sprite.
Leo, what are you going to answer?
Well, if you lived south of the Mason-Dixon line, I would have said Sweet Tea, but you don't. So
It's first of all,
I'll
not even
have
a
to go
pop,
with
and
the,
second of all, I don't like tea.
Blasphemy.
I will have to say, therefore, Coca-Cola, because that is a
No one chose
very
birch
traditional
beer yet.
American drink.
What?
Well,
Just-
I've never seen him as a root beer person. I don't think I've ever seen him drink a bottle
Oh,
of root
you
beer
say root
in my
beer?
life. Yeah.
No, is that
LQ
what Plymouth
goes
said?
for straight.
It sounded like
I'm
you
choosing
said
No,
to
I
go
s-
to root-
I said
root beer,
Coca-Cola.
birch.
You
Should
can't
I say
change
root
it.
beer now?
No, you
I
can't.
can't. Okay.
Root beer or
You
what?
cannot. You
He
can't.
said he can't imagine you drinking root beer.
Oh, well,
What?
I do drink root beer for the record.
Yeah.
It's root beer!
Who hasn't
See.
guessed yet?
Mace?
Mace, I believe.
Oh no, I've already guessed orange a long time ago.
Okay,
All right.
Because it's the same as me.
Everyone say your answer one last time, because I've lost track.
Orange.
Coca-Cola.
Coke.
Root beer?
Capitalism.
Also,
Oh, right. You're all wrong. First
No.
off, why are you all guys all forget I don't drink caffeine?
I
Yes,
didn't. I
but that's
chose it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
question was
but isn't that
asked.
part and parcel of soda?
It never comes up.
I did not forget that, which is why. I
No,
chose
Mace,
one
it's
that
not
was
part and
decaf.
parcel.
Yeah, you didn't you forget that, but well, I just mentioned that to you like not too long ago. To be fair,
You've said it a couple
which-
times, and that's.
Yeah, I've said it a
random
couple-
information
everyone-
is something I usually remember.
With the exception of the toxic diet flavors, which one has no caffeine?
what? I didn't get the context for that, but anyways.
I
So does
didn't
Bossman
remember.
just
There's
get a
actually
point?
several answers I had for this one, just because, to be fair, I don't think most of you have Fago where you live.
Fago?
No, never
There you
heard
go.
of it.
What's that?
Never heard
Fago
of
is
it.
great. Fago Cream or Fago Red Pop are probably two of my favorites, but I also would have accepted Sprite because that's what I get most places.
I
Leo
also
and I
good.
are at a
said
disadvantage. We don't know
good-
your Yankee soda brand.
Old-fashioned cream
It's in
soda.
Alabama too, so Leo might be able to get it in college or something.
Oh, sweet
Oh,
Alabama.
I'd rather go get a nice Virgil's root beer.
I like the cream sodas better.
It's what LJ's gets.
So yeah,
I'm trying to think of what that.
you all lose.
Awesome.
I seriously
Good
can't
day, sir.
I seriously can't believe some of you would not remember that I don't drink caffeine.
I just figured every soda had caffeine.
No.
No, it doesn't.
Not
It
everyone
doesn't,
has
Well, you
Mace.
also thought butter and margarine
Yeah,
were the
you al-
same thing.
You thought vegetable oil and cream were the same.
It-
In
it's
my
called-
defense, that's what I was told.
Alright.
I just
Not
didn't
Fake
question
news.
about food.
I didn't
No,
question my
We're
reality.
doing Mace first, and then me,
Okay,
because
we're doing... Okay,
uh,
sure.
because of this very. I don't want anyone to see
Because
the
I'm
list before
important.
then.
Okay.
Alright. Mace, pick a number.
7.
Seven.
Yes.
What current LEGO theme do you refuse to support?
Friends.
I need a second to think of this.
Elves?
It's gotta be friends.
No.
Friends and
wait,
elves really aren't bad
no, wait,
themes.
not elves.
No,
'cause
they
you
aren't.
Got a lot of younger. You got a lot of younger sisters, so.
It's true.
Oh,
Um.
in that case.
I
Galador.
don't know. Me and Mace and Leo were just
Current.
at the Lego store the other day, and Mace didn't show like disgust to any Lego theme.
Okay.
Nope.
Just
Bionicle.
Wait, did you say we were at the Lego store just the other day?
Yeah, just
It
the
feels
other
like
day.
That
just
was
the
1
other
month
day.
ago.
Was it?
It felt like the other day.
I mean, it's just like earlier on the before the podcast. I was like,
Look,
man, I
since then,
promised to
I've just
send
been
you
going
that
through-
Cole minifig years
After that,
ago.
the next quarter on school started, and basically life has just been
This
a
is.
repeat
you're
of the
still
same
on
cycle
quarters.
This is
Ah.
hilarious. If you Google current Lego themes, then Power Minders comes up. And
Wow.
Alpha Teen, Lego Rock Raiders, Lego Snap Robo Riders.
Oh, I had Snap.
Oh.
No one else did, but I did.
Would licensed themes count?
Snap was
Yeah.
great. You could build chainsaws
Oh.
and
Yes.
helicopters
say-
and all
I'm gonna
sorts of
say for
stuff.
him,
It's so much
DC.
fun.
Thing is, I don't think Mace dislikes any Lego theme.
Just keep
He has a point.
everyone say
Alright,
something so I can get
I've got
mine
it.
out.
Minecraft. Minecraft.
Has everyone said something except me?
Minecraft.
Leo, Ford.
I'm gonna steal that Minecraft answer.
Minecraft.
Nice,
Does it-
guys.
Okay, Simpsons. Boom. Yeah.
Simpsons-
Oh,
Making sure
you
no one
beat
can
us all.
coach me. Oh yeah.
But that's not current.
Isn't it?
No.
Isn't
There
it?
isn't going on right now.
They ended it last year.
Well, retro is like
Well, the
pre-90s,
year
but you
before, I
let
don't know.
Glenda get away with a 2009, so...
Mace, do we have an answer? Do we have enough for
I don't hate anything. I'm trying to
knew
think.
it.
Indecision, though, costs
If we
you
were
a
have to
point.
hate
nothing,
something.
then
Then
we would've
that's,
said that. Are
rule.
we allowed to say he doesn't hate anything? So that
No.
isn't valid? Okay.
Well,
I
it's
have
too late at this
one-
point. It was because Mace already answered.
I have one thing that I have no interest in getting for anyone, and I have no interest in getting for myself. That's the closest I can get.
All right. Well, what is
Oh
it?
my god, I know what it is.
Everything ready?
Yeah.
Everyone
Yes.
ready? You guys have
Everything
things,
ready.
you people.
Say it
Elves.
as you said it.
No.
Yes. Elves.
L.
Elves. Huh.
Yes.
Oh.
Ales.
Oh
Okay.
no, I knew it.
But elves is colorful.
Yeah,
In
but
my defense,
I don't care for
said
that.
elves first. I just changed my vote.
They
Thanks,
have
guys.
dragons.
Man,
Yeah, but the dragons are
After
too
you guys
Duplo
told me I
looking for
couldn't
me.
change my vote,
The dragons are pretty good.
then you made me
Well,
change
you
my
did,
vote.
so...
the
But I
dragons are
have no
pretty cool.
interest in getting it for myself. I have no interest in getting it for anyone else.
All right.
That's the
Okay.
closest I come to hating one right now. Simpsons
Okay.
was a great answer. If I could have chosen that one, I would.
I actually like the
Dang it.
Simpsons. They had some pretty cool
Dang it.
builds.
And
Their
Minecraft,
heads are horror in Simpsons.
I think
the heads are
good.
pretty bad.
The
All right.
heads
So,
look
Mars, want me to take
terrible.
yours? Because I've got your list up right here.
So basically, you should choose it for me because I don't want to give the
yeah, you
impression
know
that I
all
have
these
a
questions
predisposed answer.
You know what? I can see him here too. So, Ford, you tell him a number.
Yeah, I should. Well,
Just say
Wait,
number
don't
four.
say-
am I picking
number.
him a number because
Yes,
I'm the
you're
host
picking-
of the podcast? And
No,
this is
because
episode
it's
100?
convenient.
Just because we chose you, just don't get a big head.
Oh, I already have a big head.
Quite.
Hang on, I'm reading through some of these.
No, don't read
Ford,
through
no,
it.
the idea is not to read. Glenda, you tell me a number.
No,
Ford,
I want to
15
pick
now.
the best one.
Four.
Okay.
No, that's not how it works.
That's not how this works.
Four. Number 4.
Fine, number 4.
Four.
Yeah, I was actually going to
five.
say number 4.
Sure you
Oh,
are.
Number
this is
five.
actually a pretty cool one.
Uh,
What's your favorite BCC
Malorus,
Stop-Motion?
what is your favorite BCC Stop-Motion?
Okay.
Ford, when did you even get to this document?
I
Just a
found
few-
it.
After I linked it.
I mean,
Okay,
admittedly,
so
I saw it before also, but I did not read it.
okay, so my favorite BCC Stop-Motion. Since I guess the
Alright.
Civil War doesn't count as a stop motion, I'm going to have to say the first
Wait,
courtroom.
why are you
Wait,
answering?
we have to.
Wait, what?
We have to guess
You're
We have
first.
to-
not even understanding
guess.
the rules to your own game.
Crud. Well then, wow. Okay.
New question?
Different question. Wow. Oh man.
So, what is your favorite?
I just told you. Pay attention.
We didn't hear. You were cut
Yeah.
off by the wall of noise.
You were.
What is your
Face.
what is your favorite online Lego game?
All right. I'm gonna go with Monog.
I can't beat Monog.
I'm gonna say
Clearly,
Yeah,
it's Draw
easy.
Paraka.
That's not Lego.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna say that studio game with
The
Takahata.
backlot.
Yes, that backlot.
Does Lego Universe count?
He didn't play it, did he? Maybe.
Because
No,
it is
it
an
doesn't count.
online game.
It's great, but no.
It's Draw
It wouldn't
Paraka. I
count
just
in
know
this
it.
case, no, according to
Oh,
my
okay.
own rules.
Well, in that case, Crystallian Conflict.
That's a really good one. I'm just not sure if he played it. Is the thing.
Oh yeah.
Crystal Alien Conflict and Monog are like competing for the best games Lego's ever made.
I'm just gonna stick with it because at this point I already won a prize. It's not like I care.
Obviously not forward.
I just realized something. Did anyone get points the last couple of rounds? Because I haven't put any down.
I don't
Not
One of us
really.
got the answer that time.
Yeah, that's probably why I didn't put any down. Okay.
Mm,
So who hasn't answered yet?
I think Leo hasn't. Leo.
I already said Draw Paraka.
How about Mies?
What? Alright.
Whatever. If Leo wants to kill himself, he can do it.
Whoa!
He's gonna choose Draw Paraka as his answer for this game. He can. We're not going to try and save him. He can do it.
BCC does not
Whoa!
endorse violence or self-harm in any way, shape, or form.
Except to Leo.
Well, unless
Has
you feel
everybody
that's not
pretty much
self-harm.
answered by
It's
now?
harming Leo.
No, I can't answer yet.
Who hasn't answered? Who hasn't answered?
I have answered.
Alright.
All right.
Alright. We all good?
I think we are.
I think
Okay.
it's the backlot.
Can't beat Monog though.
Okay.
Yes.
That's true.
I
Man.
played Backlot
Said it.
and Mars
I should've
Mi-
said it!
Then both
and the
of
Mars
them are not
mission games, but Monog, you gotta revisit it every once in a while, otherwise your life is meaningless.
good. Seriously.
It's true though.
So,
it's true.
I
Who
wanna
else? Did
play
anyone
that
else
game
choose
again.
Monog?
Maybe
I
over
forget.
the summer.
Glenda
Okay.
did
I
it.
did.
Darn it! I would have been tied with Glenda if she didn't answer that right, but she's still in the lead.
Alright.
Because current scoreboard is now LQ at 5, Leo at 3, Glenda at 6, Malaris at 2, Mace at 3.5, Ford at 2.5, all guessed at 1.
I kind of feel bad for the guests. Maybe we should have guests.
I'm not in last!
Why do you feel bad for the guests? They literally don't even get a prize if they win.
I know, but it would be funny that way. Maybe we could.
No,
do
Who
a
would we
Brother
give it
special or
to?
Something I don't know.
No. We can't even do live streams.
Alright, so now we have a few minutes left. I want to talk about some changes being made to the podcast.
Yes!
Aside from the
Excellent.
intro,
I've been waiting for
obviously.
this one.
Not for the
Yeah,
channel
the
in
intro
general.
is new. Starting next week, the podcast is going to be taking on a new format as well.
Yes.
In this new
Yes.
format, the
Uh-oh.
podcast can be divided up into 4 15-minute segments, which means
Uh-oh.
some new things. First off, timestamps in the description. We'll tell you what happens in each segment. You can automatically
Scientific
jump to what you
progress.
want to listen to.
Legasp.
Ba-ba-bum.
The 4th segment is going to almost always exclusively be held for a game and or email.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
And it also is going to give us more time to fit topics in, as, well, some of them are going to transfer between segments.
Are we
We're
gonna
going to
have
try to
catchy,
keep things contained to the 15-minute blocks.
Will we have catchy transition music?
There will be bump music, Leo, and that's my next thing.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
So,
Break time.
I have some bump music now. We've actually had bump music ever since we got our new theme song that we never use.
We have used it.
We're
Yeah.
once.
professionals, folks.
We've used it a couple of times, but it's actually been used for its original purpose now.
Huzzah!
But my point here is, if you make music out there and you're good at it, the last part's important. You can send us
Lena
some
makes
music and suggest we use it as bump music, and it will be featured in the podcast. And when we add a new song, you will also be featured, and we'll give you a shout out.
Make sure it is appropriate for the podcast.
Well, there shouldn't be any words in it or anything. We're looking for more audio bump music. I guess if there is words, if you have a band or something, and you want to give us the rights
jazz,
to use
it's
music
cool
and
with
it's
me.
good.
Pretty inappropriate
And don't
audio.
just give us GarageBand.
No, GarageBand's fine.
GarageBand
People make
works.
great stuff on GarageBand.
No,
Our
I mean,
intro is
like,
made in
GarageBand,
GarageBand.
like normal, stock music. I mean,
Oh,
Okay.
it has to be original music.
Yeah, it has to be
We
something you
can
make
grab all
Make it
the
yourself.
normal music we want, but we
And
want
you
something
have
special
to give
for
us
the podcast.
free
But-
reign to use it
Though there
for
probably
whatever
will be
we
I
some
want.
will
stock
say
music
this,
in there
though.
too.
I will say this though: if you were able to remix, perhaps, a stock GarageBand track,
You know,
I
what
would
be
not
really
be
cool?
entirely against using.
As long as we have full rights to the song, it's cool.
Yes.
And as
And-
long as
You
it
know
has
what would be
French
cool?
horns.
A remix of our intro.
No.
Why not?
Or maybe.
No.
It
Why
would
not?
be pretty cool.
Why not?
Okay, no.
Someone needs to learn to play the violin. We can do a live version of our intro.
Yes.
You know, I tried for
Live
a while. I need to start
acapella.
doing that again.
Do, do,
Acapella.
do, 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 do,
Yes.
do, 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 do.
If only I knew how to do guitar.
I know how to
he knows
do guitar, Ford.
I have
Yay.
a violin and I
Dun,
occasionally
dun,
try and
dun,
play it.
dun,
I should
dun,
actually
dun,
seriously
dun,
do that
dun,
again.
dun,
Maybe I
dun.
can do that.
So yeah,
over
if you want to do
summer.
bump music, just send it to the BCC Podcast at gmail.com. Or you can mention it to us on our Discord server, which is in the description below.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Or visit us
So-
on Facebook. You can
And
always
Twitter.
message us there.
Yes, we're all on Facebook and we're on Twitter.
And
I
most of
think-
the cast members have individual Twitter accounts as well.
No,
No.
actually, most of them don't.
All right, so only 3 of us.
A few.
I
they
do,
need to.
but I don't.
I told
use
Lurs
it.
I'd give him a Twitter account for his birthday, but instead I gave him Battlefront 2.
Which was way better, IMO.
Mal, you did not get a good bargain.
Well, I said I'd give you coal for Christmas. You can see how all that turned out.
Watch out for those wrist rockets.
We are masters of the deal.
I didn't see the wrist rockets.
So going forward, future looks bright for our podcast.
Yay!
What about
Also-
the channel in
Are we
general?
going to thank our subscribers for helping
No.
us to get
No.
this far?
No,
Obviously not.
No.
but I will say this though. Thank you, all the lovelies.
Ford, I told
does
you
that
never
mean?
to say that again. Yes, thank
And
you,
that is
especially if
exactly
you've been
why
listening
I
to us.
said
If
it.
you've been listening to us through episode 1, you probably don't exist. But thank you for those who
And
have
if
listened
you
to us
do,
for a
you
long
are
time.
a legendary hero. And we apologize for putting you through that.
I believe the proper term is if you are, or proper phrase I should say, if you have been listening since episode 1, you are clinically insane. Please go get help.
But
But then
you
come
can
back
listen
for
to our
episode
newer
101.
podcast.
since this is 100 podcasts, I'm just gonna get this out here. Thank all you people for doing this. I mean, we all have schedules. We all fight hard for this 1 hour or so just to talk to each other even. So, I mean, it's hard for some of us, and then people like
Harder for
LQ and then Glenda have to edit it and get it out on the channel. So, you guys do a lot of work, and you guys deserve some credit for that. Not just some, pretty much all the credit, especially to LQ. He's basically been doing this for years
He's the one
now,
who-
Basically
and
doing all the work.
he's the one who really keeps us together and functioning as a group.
He's the one who keeps the world from seeing
He
the
is the
worst
glue
of
that
my
keeps the house
videos.
Pat on the
and
back.
He's the foundation,
Boss
and
man.
he's the
To be a
blood in
bit
it.
sentimental, you guys are great friends, except Leo. He never listens. But
That was low.
oh,
Because you don't speak Latin.
That was just like, wow.
They're beautiful.
But just saying, LQ, hey, you've been with me for years now, and like, hey, if I ever have any emotional issues, we can settle it out for rather
Duke it out.
well. And you're a great friend, and just putting this on air just to embarrass you. So,
Because that's what friends do.
yeah.
It's true.
Ford, you're a pretty awesome guy. You're very talkative, but
Yes.
and sometimes all in the wrong places, but usually in the right places. Okay. You're just awesome to have around. It will be not the same without you when you have to go to that internship,
Oh
unfortunately.
yeah, I should probably talk about that now.
Later.
Yeah, after I'm done with
Yeah.
my
We can
emotional
add that
rant.
later, but we're wrapping up.
We can do it in another podcast.
Leo,
That's a subject for another day.
giving you
Yes.
special credence for just being yourself. I don't think I can really say anything else. Mace,
Leo, you are
could-
Leo.
You could say, here's what you could say: be good.
Mace, you've been here practically since the beginning and somehow has stuck through the whole way. So you must be the clinically insane one, and you're just
Trust me, I am.
such fun. Even when no one's around, you're still just talking to yourself. So,
Are we gonna shout out to Orion?
I'm giving a shout out to
Okay.
Orion, definitely.
Excellent.
Orion, you're not listening to this because you don't have any good internet. For all the fans out there, you are
Have no
quite
idea who you are.
You're quite the character. You persevere through a lot of things and somehow manage to stick with us, even though sometimes we can drive
a
you
vengeance.
insane and just talk about all our emotional angst just to get a conversation out of you. So, yeah.
Seriously.
And Glenda, you are a noob. I don't have much to say about you. But you are awesome for doing quite a bit of work for being a noob and doing animations, and you throw yourself at a lot of projects whenever we mention them, like, hey, what do you think about, and then you're already interning your whole life to this one project, so that is very admirable. And the BCC has been a huge part of my life, and you're all great friends to have around, and I'm very thankful for you.
The
LQ,
world
again,
is our
just
oyster.
like, you're my bro. Got that clear?
You've already
Yep.
complimented
Yeah.
me.
Yes, I
Yes,
have,
but you
but
gotta go back to the man.
Alright,
But
let's take
I-
us out. It's late. I need to go to sleep.
Leo,
Nice.
Leo.
You're not going to sleep.
Leo, are you wondering why he said that earlier now?
No, I know exactly why you said it.
just gotten that out there, just trying to be a bit sentimental with you people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank
Malaris, and
you
we
very
all
much.
appreciate you as well.
No, you
Yes,
don't.
It means a great deal that you would say that.
It's not the same without your hero, Mal.
Seriously, it's
But
been a lot better with your
sadly,
own podcast.
it is time to end this 100th episode.
Yes.
Aw.
So,
Awesome.
thank you all for listening for the last 100 episodes of the BCC Podcast. For Ford, Kalenda, Leo, Malaris, and myself, LQ, we'll see you for the next 100 episodes.
Woo!
See you then.
Yay!
100
I've stopped
episodes.
saying you
Have a
don't
good
speak for me.
100.